The tensions between the U.S. and North Korea have died down considerably since a few months ago, but the fundamental problem of the North's weapons of mass destruction isn't going away. The authorities in Washington are again trying to pressure Pyongyang into coming back to the negotiation table, adamant that they won't accept North Korea as a nuclear weapons state. EG1 has more.
Top U.S. officials are once again raising the pressure on North Korea. Speaking in Ottawa Tuesday after a meeting with Canadian Foreign Minister Chrystia Freeland, U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson said talks with North Korea will not be possible unless the regime shows it's ready to talk. He said the U.S. is waiting for a sign of that and that the pressure campaign will continue until the regime is willing to give up its nuclear weapons and allow for verification.
The White House supports diplomatic talks. The observation that's being made, and I would agree with the observation, is we're waiting on North Korea to come to that conclusion. And until they do, the pressure campaign will only intensify.
Tillerson added that the international community seeks to send Pyongyang a unified message that it will not accept North Korea as a nuclear weapons state and that it shares one goal, the complete and verifiable denuclearization of the Korean peninsula. And as part of the effort, the two diplomats agreed to co-host a meeting of foreign ministers in Vancouver next month. White House National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster also added on to the pressure in an interview Tuesday with the BBC. He said that the U.S. has to be prepared, if necessary, to compel the denuclearization of North Korea, even without their cooperation. Though the U.S. wants the resolution to be peaceful, McMaster echoed President Donald Trump, saying that all options are on the table. McMaster also made the case for a denuclearized Korean peninsula in an interview with CBS on Tuesday, saying that the U.S. cannot tolerate the risk of coexisting with a nuclear Pyongyang. He said there's no time to repeat the failed pattern of the past, that now is the time to talk, and that Washington will continue its policy of putting military, economic, and diplomatic pressure on the regime. 이지원, 아리랑 뉴스.